thought I did pretty well. I shot the ball pretty well. I thought I passed the ball pretty well. I could have did better, on the three-point shooting, but the line is pretty far. I'm not used to it yet, but I get better at it.
How many workouts have you had?
This is my second one. I had shot before this.
What's your opinion, I guess, on the Raptors and the organization and what you think it can offer you?
I think it's a great city, first of all. Just by coming in for one day, I can tell it's a great city. Great staff. They're all nice people. It's a young team, and a team that gets up and down, and it fits my game a lot. And if they pick me, I'll be excited.
Who's the NBA player you see yourself modeling yourself after?
No one. I never really grew up, trying to model my game after anyone. I just play. That's really it.
A lot of conversations being made about your size. Do you ever factor that in, or what do you have to say to people who doubt the fact that you're measured 6'1" and you can play point guard?
I can care less, to tell you the truth. If a team is interested, then they're interested. If not, then I guess somebody else will take me.
What would be a bigger moment for you, Kemba? NCAA National Championship or getting drafted?
Or getting drafted?
Drafted in the lottery. Bigger moment for Kemba Walker.
Wow, that's a tough question. It's kind of the same. Every kid grows up dreaming of both of those, kind of things, and hopefully I can get lucky. So.
Can you describe what that month starting at MSG was like for you?
Huh?
That month, March, and then a bit of April. What was that like for you?
Oh, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was exciting. Being home, in front of my family and friends, and with my teammates, and winning, one of the biggest tournaments in the country, on a collegiate level. So it was a great experience for us.
What gives you more pleasure, Kemba? Making a pass or score or shooting a ball?
Definitely, just making guys happy. It depends though. It depends on the game, on how the game is going. A lot of people question, whether I'm a scoring guard or a passing guard, but I had to score out of necessity for my team. This is the first year where I've really scored a lot of points. But if you put me in a situation where I can get guys involved, and there's guys who are willing to score, for me, I can do it.
Is it frustrating when people wonder your position, especially when you're seeing so many guards now in the NBA who are point guards who are scoring? Is it frustrating when they question?
Not really. I think I'm used to it now. Throughout my whole career, I've always been, getting questioned. I always seem to, do well. So, I'm used to it.
Do you just think that this season almost was a benefit because you had to score so much, so now you can be a one and you can score?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's a plus for me. At one point, people questioned whether I could score or not. And now I'm scoring, and now people question whether I could pass or not. So, I just have to see.
How did this work out compared to the one in Charlotte?
Oh, it's pretty much the same.
Yeah.
Pretty much the same, shooting, just getting after it, against each other. But yeah, it's pretty much the same.
Do you wish you could have gone against Brandon Knight?
It doesn't matter. I've played against him twice in the season, but it doesn't matter.
Why not?
It just doesn't.
No, it does. You get drafted as high as you can.
Yeah, you're right, but it just didn't work out that way. I have no control over that. So.
But do you get up for that sort of thing? I mean, I know you're going up against Jimmer in a couple days. Does that add a certain element of?
Not really. Nah. Whoever it is, I'm gonna go hard. We all trying to get jobs at this point, so it's not about who the person is. You gotta go at whoever it is.
Is the process sort of strange to you because? I mean, as a player, you're used to having everything in your control, and then once you get into this, a lot of it is teams and agents trying to manipulate situations, kind of.
It's something that we all have to get used to. It's a different world now. We're not little kids no more. Regardless of our age. It's a business now.
Speaking of the business side of it, UConn has a very rich NBA tradition. Have you reached out to any of those guys to ask them about the process that you're about to go through?
Not really. I'm just gonna go through it by myself. just try to take in this whole process. It's been fun so far, and I'm trying to get used to it.
What sort of feedback have you been getting from the NBA teams?
Nothing much. They just tell me. Well, I only had one workout, so they only told me. They just told me that I just did well.
Aside from your passing, what else do you think people maybe don't know about your game that you wish they saw or recognized?
I don't know. Maybe that's it. I hope. I don't know.
Kemba, the perception that some American kids don't really want to come up to Canada and play for the Raptors. What do you make of that? And how would you feel about being drafted here?
I never heard that. That was the first time, but I don't care. I don't care where I go, to tell you the truth. I'm just trying to live my dream. That's really it. But I have no problem coming out here. It's a young team. I know I can adapt with those guys and make some friends. And DeMar's out here already. I know DeMar. I've known him since high school. So I have no problem. No problem.
Where are you off to next?
Detroit.
Where was your other work?
Charlotte.
Sorry, you really carved out a reputation as a leader in UConn. Describe the adjustment on how to turn off those instincts, sort of as a rookie coming into the NBA, and obviously eventually developing into a leader, but maybe not right away.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough, coming in as a rookie, 21 years old, and trying to lead a bunch of guys who've been here already. But it's gonna be up to me to try to get those guys to gain my respect. And I'm gonna do whatever's possible to get those guys respect.
So you don't compare your game to anybody, but who are some of your favorite players to watch play basketball?
Well, Carmelo's my favorite player, but as far as point guards, Chris Paul, he's my favorite point guard. So.
I think he's everyone's favorite point guard.
Yeah.
How important is it to land somewhere where you'll have a chance to start?
Not really important. Of course, I want to play, but if it's a situation where I have to sit out and just have to learn, I have no problem with that. That's how I've been throughout my whole career, and I've benefited from it all the time. So I have no problem.
Is there a preference to you for working behind, say, a mentor like a Jose Calderon, or would you rather work with another young guy where you'd be more even up coming in?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure if I have to sit behind anyone, it would be someone who's been here for a while. So hopefully it's a guy who I can learn a lot from, and he's been through a lot.
So far, what's been more tiring, actual workouts or having to deal with all of the media and the questions that we have to ask?
Well, it's only my second one, like I said, so I'm good so far. I've been good so far.
Are you planning a long list of workouts?
No. Only have as of right now, 3 more. So, but I finish about, I think, next week. But I'll leave it open, for that last week.
Where does your agent think you'll end up in this draft? How far? Top 10, top 5?
I don't even ask him. Because anything can happen on draft night.
How do you block it out? I'm sure your family and your friends look at mock drafts and get excited. How do you just tell them not to tell you don't want to hear it, or do you check yourself?
Well, they don't say nothing to me.
Yeah.
They don't say anything to me. My mom, I always tell her stay away from that stuff. My dad, so all that stuff means nothing. Like I say, anything can happen on draft night.
Final question. Anybody got one?
You watch Dancing with the Stars?
Huh?
You watch Dancing with the Stars?
Oh, man.
Dancing with the Stars, you ever watch it?
Oh, Dance with the Stars. Wow, that comes up in every interview I do, right? But
Not a lot of dancers in the NBA, man.
nah, no, you'll be surprised. There's a lot of dudes that dance, but nah, I watch it. I watch it sometimes when it's.
Think you can do it?
No, not at all.
No? You got some bad dancers.
That's not my type of dancing.
Thank you very much. Good luck.